So without further ado, please welcome Brian Beaulieu. These polls. I'll move around so eventually everybody will see me. Thank you for coming. Thanks for letting me be here yet again, Chris. I really appreciate it. This is my first time in this venue, my first time in this building. What a great place this is. This is amazing. Kudos to you folks for having it around here. We're going to take a look at where we are in the cycle, what to expect for the rest of this year, 2020, 21, 22, and on into 23. And then we'll touch upon that long term. For those of you that have heard us before, you know we have this long-term view about the 2030s. So, let me show you this slide. This is how we did over the last 2 years. If you heard us 2 years ago at December 2018, GDP, how we did, we had a 99.9% accuracy rating. That first column, as long-time attendees will know, doesn't change one year to the next. The second column is duration, how long was the forecast in place, and then our accuracy rating. We tend to get it right because we look at leading indicators. We are going to be looking at leading indicators this morning. We tend to get it right because we look at what the consumer is doing. We tend to get it right because we really downplay what the government is saying. I continue to maintain that we, you and me, we have the power to know where we are in the business cycle and make our own decisions accordingly without relying on others. Chris and I like to talk capitalism. Let me be perfectly clear with you. I am a capitalist. There isn't a social atom in my body. All right? I deal in numbers. If I can't measure it, I don't know what it is. All right? I think God gave me a soul, but it's really teeny tiny. Okay? I'm here so that you can make money. That's my gig. I'm not here to make you a better person. I'm not here to make myself a better person. That's Alan's job, not mine. That's our choice. Little tidbit though, in case you're not off. I'm still telling everybody, every audience that I talk to that wants to talk long term, Wisconsin is the place to be come the 2030s. I've been talking a lot in Illinois. You may have noticed a great influx of people from Illinois over the last 5-10 years. They're coming. I'd set up a wall if I were you. Have Illinois pay for that wall. I look at it from this standpoint. You'll read about it, and I certainly read about it, as in there's a great deal of uncertainty out there. Business leaders aren't confident about the future, so they're holding off on these decisions. Or maybe they aren't confident about the future, but I tell you what, when you look at the profitability trend, it gives you an even clearer reason why they're holding off on making some of these CapEx decisions, because the profits aren't there. If you look at their cash flow, there's an even bigger reason why they're holding off on some of these CapEx trends or decisions, because the cash isn't there. Maybe they're uncertain because conditions around them aren't favorable at the moment. That's why I still look at my leading indicators like copper futures prices. If this can continue to improve, hallelujah. We'll let you know when that happens. In Chris's world, he talks about more risk, less risk, or aggressive, defensive. In my world, it's pretty much the same thing. Be a little defensive right now, right? If you follow the GDP cycle, if you follow Wisconsin cycle. But this is September, in 2 quarters, you want to be able to switch back into aggressive mode and make those aggressive calls. Invest in yourselves, invest in your people. Be a little cautious for the next 2 quarters because we're on the down slope, the cycle, and things can go wrong. Please understand, the stock market is an imperfect leading indicator. Half the time it is not worthy of the title leading indicator. But when it does work, it leads by about 6 months. So we would expect that pretty soon now, we should start to see the market have better days on a more frequent basis. So you just start nurturing that thought. So, okay, it continues to move this way. What am I going to do? How do I become a little bit more aggressive in this scenario? That's my way of telling you If you're going to follow our advice and leverage up for the 2020s, you got about 6 months to get that deal done. And then interest rates are going to start rising again. You can make money on rising interest rates, but if you're going to be a borrower, you want to be doing it in the next 6 months. There is going to be more inflation out there in the future. There are going to be more people out there in the future. Wages are going up in very real terms. Those prices are going to go higher. It's not a bubble. Ride that trend some more. Ride that trend all the way to 2029. Say to yourself, that's been mighty fine. Now I'm going to sell everything unless it's mine. You're going to keep that one big home. In 2029, you're going to keep a big home because the kids are moving back.
But thank you for coming. Any other comments you have on there, just write it down. We'll get back to you. But thank you guys very much. And thank you guys.